What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another airport update. I know that I'm not by my airport at all. I'm outside right now. I'm actually on a run. Also, yes, I'm a Steelers fan. Last night's game against the Bills, absolutely awful. Anyways, I figured I'd start this video outside because, well, it's nice outside. It's actually snowing. I don't know if you can see. But anyways, in this update is going to be your guys' routes that you may have submitted in the last airport update in November. If you want to submit a route for next month's airport update, which will be January of 2021, wow, that's crazy. There's a link in the description and you fill out the form and you can submit a custom route. But other than that, there's nothing really new for this airport update. So let's get started back at the airport. So here we are back at the airport, of course, and we're going to start right here for this airport update. First up right here is a JetBlue Airbus A320 approaching the runway and is going to head out to Fort Lauderdale. Then next to that is a Qatar Airbus A350-900 is currently crossing the runway and heading out to Hazrat Shahjal International Airport in Dhaka, Bangladesh, and this is requested by Ibrahim. Then next is an American Airbus A321 still in the US Airways livery, is also about to cross the runway and depart for Las Vegas. As you can see, the runway is right there, and there's a Qatar. Taking off right there is a United 757-300, taking off, of course, for San Francisco. Then next is an American Airlines Airbus A320 taxiing to the runway for Dallas-Fort Worth. American ERJ-170 is heading out for departure to Allentown, PA. And right here is an American 777-200ER in the One World livery. Is taxiing to its gate after it just landed from San Juan, and this is a requested route by Dominic KLM Aviation. Then at the end of this runway here is a Delta Airbus A319 just crossing the runway as it just arrived from Salt Lake City. Then right there is an Air Canada CRJ-900 is taxiing to the gate as it just came in from Montreal, Canada. So right here are the Delta lineups. The first one over there is the Delta 767-300ER, and this model has not been in an airport update in the longest time because it's pretty much an international route that I have going to Paris, and obviously that's been suspended for the longest time. Actually, the real Pittsburgh International Airport does not have this route anymore because it was competing, I guess I should say, with the route to London Heathrow on British Airways, because 2 flights to Europe must not have been sustainable, I guess. But this right here is boarding all passengers for the flight to Los Angeles. And then right there, the Delta MD-90 is pulling into the gate from Minneapolis. And at the end there, the last one is a Delta ERJ-170 deboarding and unloading all bags from Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport. At the end of the terminal here is an Alaska 737-900ER, is loading all bags for the flight to Seattle, Washington. Then next to that is a JetBlue ERJ-190 boarding all passengers for Boston Logan International Airport. Then to the Uniteds on this side of the terminal. First there is a United ERJ-175 about to load bags for Washington Dulles. And then at the way end is a United 737-900ER in the Eco Skies waiting for the next flight to Denver. Next up is an American Airbus A321 taxiing to the gate as it just arrived from Houston. Then next at the American Airlines terminal, we're going to start off here with 2 Airbus A319s. The first one right here is getting catered for Orlando, Florida. And then the second one over there is an A319 with sharklets about to push back for Bozeman, Montana. On the right there is a 737-800 in the One World boarding all passengers from Charlotte, and this is requested by Boston Aviation Gaming and Fun Channel. Then over there on the left, the CRJ-200 is pushing back for Madison, Wisconsin, or L1011 Aviation's airport. First up on the other side of the terminal here is a 757-200 loading all bags for Phoenix. And then behind that is an A321 with sharklets boarding all passengers for Boston Logan, and this is requested by Aviation_Preston. In the back there is an American Airbus A330-200 about to load cargo for San Juan, Puerto Rico. Over there is a Virgin Atlantic Airbus A340-600. It's pushing back for Glasgow, and this is a requested route. Then here is an Emirates Airbus A380 getting catered and first class passengers boarded, which is on the other side here. See over there's the bus, and then there's also the stairs leading up to the aircraft. But this is heading out to Gulf Persian International Airport, and this is this person's airport. I'll just put the name down there because I cannot read that at all. Then onto the American Airlines side of the international terminal. First up here is the 777-300ER, waiting for cargo to be loaded for the lost city of Atlantis, or at Atlantis_international_airport on Instagram. Then behind that, at the end of the terminal, is a 767-300ER in the One World livery, filling up for MHLM Honduras La Mesa Airport, and this is requested by Ian's Aviation. Then taxiing right here is an Airbus A330-300, which just left the gate and is heading out to Yeoj Valencia International Airport, which is Yeoj Does Anything 777's airport. Then on the other side of the terminal here is a 787-9 getting catered for Bangalore International Airport in India, and this is requested by Vicky's Aviation. Behind that is a Southwest 737-700 taxiing to the runway for Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport, and this is Citrus Aviation's airport. Then over here is an Air France Airbus A350-900 getting cargo unloaded from Manila International Airport, and this is requested by Yeoj Does Anything 777, who had the route of the Airbus A330-300. Then next is a Frontier Airbus A321 filling up for Denver. Then a Southwest 737-700 in the New Mexico 1 livery is boarding for Long Island MacArthur Airport, and this is a requested route. So now this British Airways 747-400 that I have, Queen of the Skies, obviously is retired. British Airways has retired the 747-400s, and just a lot of the jumbo jets in general have just been like being retired and going out of service. But I'm going to keep this 747 in this airport update for a while. A lot of you guys, when I've asked you before if I should keep retired models in my airport updates, have said that I should keep them in. So I'm going to keep this one in the airport updates, at least until I can get like a more modern British Airways model, like a 787 or an A350, because I mean, you have to have British Airways in this update, especially since it's a One World Alliance carrier, and it belongs at that terminal, at the international terminal. But for this update, it doesn't really have a role, it's just sitting here at the ramp off to the side of the airport. So that's pretty much it for this airport update. Right here, though, I have some snow that I'm going to put on the airport. I literally just realized, I bought this like a week ago, and I just realized I didn't put it on the airport in the middle of me filming this airport update, and it's December. So that's a huge bummer. But in the next airport update or video I make of this airport, I will have this on. I'm going to include some time lapses too, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this airport update for the month of December 2020. I can't believe next month will literally be 2021. It'll be an interesting year. This year was actually a very interesting year. But next year, I'll be coming at you with new uploads more frequently. I've been trying to upload at least more frequently than I have over the past year, and even 2019 for those of you who watch my channel. But I'm coming back at it with more frequent airport updates, different videos. And if you're interested in this airport specifically, check out my last video. I made a huge video, like 20-some minutes, almost 30 minutes, about how I built this airport update. Great video. Those of you who might be interested in how I built this would probably like to watch that. But anyways, that wraps up this airport update. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.